Hey friends, welcome back. So tomorrow, Rollins and I are packing up and getting out of Quartzsite. Might be our last visit here for a while. More on that in a bit. See you on the other side. Welcome to the vlog. Hey friends, welcome back. So this is just a short little vlog update of where I'm at, which is Quartzsite, where I'm heading to, which is Nelson Ghost Town. And then what happens after that. Basically, I'm just out in the desert here. I actually wandered around and took a little video of some things that I built. I'm just going to refer to them as sticks and stones. Basically, how they came about is I'd come out here in the morning with Rollins, and he'd be sniffing and peeing and looking around and, you know, sniffing in rabbit holes and that kind of thing. And for me, it was just getting a little old, getting a little boring. So one day I started playing around with some old dead wood in the wash. Gave me something to do for a couple of minutes, and I started stacking these little twigs up and putting some rocks on top to keep them kind of weighted down a little bit. Got a little creative with a couple of them, and basically, yeah, every morning we just go out, and if he was just kind of wasting time, then I'd waste some time too. So we built these things. I actually built one out by the wash, the main wash, for my buddy Roy. He likes to drive his side-by-side into town, have a few beer bellies, and then drive back through the wash. That way he's not endangering anybody. And one was basically a marker, and I built another one by it. But of course, there's always got to be somebody who's got to take it as a challenge to run over it with his side-by-side. So, whatever, I don't really care. It's not like I'm, like they're serious art or something, but it's kind of annoying, kind of depressing, to be honest, that there's people out there that just can't ride by and enjoy something. They have to be an asshole about it. But whatever, it's just wood and stones and not a big deal. Moving on. So yeah, built a few of those. I'm probably putting them over the video right now as I talk, but that's the gist of my mornings with the dog. A few people thought they were cool, so I thought I'd include them in this, give me some B-roll footage. Other than that, it's our last night in Quartzsite. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm packing everything up, and me and the dog are heading to Nelson, Nevada. I actually phoned the ghost town up there, and there's BLM land, just kind of, I think it's a little bit west and up the hill. So there's a big flat open area. I can actually see it on Google Maps, so I'm gonna head out there for the week, attend the workshop that's there that I've been waiting for, and after that's done, then I'm going to head back to Canada, but I'm making a stop in Fallon, Nevada. Now, Fallon is close to where Burning Man is held, and I have a storage locker there. And the way things are going, I'm not gonna get political, but this is my Canadian personal view. The way things are going, I might not be coming back down here for a while. And I'm definitely not coming back down to go to Burning Man. So there's no sense in me paying for storage in US dollars in a town totally in a different country for 4 years because it's looking like I might not even be coming down here in the next 4 years. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I mean, hell, even right now, Canadians crossing the border. I mean, there's been stories of people getting detained already. They're going through your phone, which not cool. I mean, I know they legally can or whatever, but still it's kind of like, really? Like, I got nothing to hide, but, whatever. So they're going through your phone. They're going to implement a thing where you could quite possibly need to be fingerprinted if you're coming for longer than 30 days. You need some sort of permit pass, which is, whatever. If I don't care about filling out a form. I did it for the dog last year, which, little side story, went online, filled out the form saying he got his shots, whose vet is, blah, 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 blah. Had it all ready to present to the border guard. He goes, yeah, I don't care about that stuff. And that's the US entry border guard, like coming into the US. It's their form, and he just looked at it and went, yeah, I don't even need that. He looks healthy. See ya. So there's that. But yeah, I'm just, it's starting to look a little sketchy trying to get down here. So once I get home, I think I'm just going to chill out for a bit and then possibly plan alternative things for the winters for the next few years. We'll put it at that. I have no idea what, I have no idea where, but I'm going to be looking because I'm not too sure coming down here is going to be on my cards. So like I said, just heading to the workshop in Nelson. That starts on the 10th, and then I'm stopping in Fallon, basically emptying out my storage locker into the RV. Not going to be fun, but to be honest, it's a bike. It's kind of a big wooden bin, 3 Rubbermaid bins, and that's it. So I'll make it work if I have to, maybe trash a couple things, but for the most part, I'm not too concerned. I'm not even 100% sold that I would go to Burning Man again. I want to, but it also eats into my winterized time, especially if I'm coming down here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Things are up in the air, put it that way. Aside from that, after Fallon, then I'm going to work my way home and probably end up in Creston, near Creston at the Goat River. Rollins loves it there. He can swim. It's nice. It's quiet. I get some more work done, and yeah, we'll go from there. Most of my friends have left here already. I'm one of 2 of our group that are still here. My friends Steve and Terry are from Montana, and they're only heading up to Flagstaff when it starts to get too hot here and warm enough there, because it actually got below 0 a couple nights ago. So yeah, it's still a little chilly. The elevation's higher up there, so it still retains its winter a little longer. So I'll be the second last to leave, and probably the last one home into Canada. And aside from that, not much else to report. Might make a few stops after the workshop. There's a funky thing outside of Goldfield that is pretty cool, so I might stop there and kind of take some new pictures of it. It's called, this always gets me, the International Car Forest of the Last Church. And if you've looked through some of my photography, you might have seen some day shots and night shots of a bus that's basically buried nose down into the dirt like this. And it's pretty interesting. There's buses, there's a few cars, a couple stacked on top of each other, and the graffiti on them changes quite often, so it can kind of get interesting. So might hit that up and kind of do a little bit more night photography stuff, basically just because be a day out of the workshop, so might as well get some more. So other than that, we'll be heading home. I'll report back once I get settled into my new spot, and aside from that, I wish you all the best. Hopefully it's not too windy in the mic right now. It's crazy windy here, has been for 2 days, but I just decided to go for a walk and get a little footage of these sticks and stones things, and might throw the drone up in the morning if it's not too bad, just to get a little view of the much more empty LTVA here in Quartzsite. And aside from that, we'll be on our way tomorrow. All right. Thanks again for checking in, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, bye.